guys. Okay, so I just ran out of deodorant this morning. I'm doing okay so far, but decided to kind of make it a DIY day. And this is how easy it is. I couldn't have gone to the grocery store, walked to that part of the grocery store, which I don't really go to anymore, and picked it up in the time it took me to make it. And deodorant is really one of those quick wins that you can get. The link between deodorant, the aluminum that's in deodorant, and breast cancer is out there. It's out there, it's known, there's tons of research on it. Check it out for yourself. So really your $3 Lady Speed Stick that you bought, not a huge investment, but you're wearing it all the time, unless you're Matthew McConaughey. If you see him, tell him to call me. But unless you're him, not wearing deodorant at all, you're gonna need some. So if you go to, you can Google it. I've seen it on Pinterest a couple times too, but I always use the Modern Essentials app. The Modern Essentials app is really just an awesome go-to to really learn how to work plant-based medicine into your life. So you can search by oil, you can search by blend, you can search by ailment. It's anything that comes up, you just look on your app. It's that easy. So there's also recipes here. So whipped it up on my iPad here. And what you're going to need is coconut oil, the hardened coconut oil. You can get that anywhere, Costco, grocery store, health food store. And beeswax. So I like to use the beeswax pellets. So here's what I use. I'll post it after. It's by New Directions. I get it at the health food store here in Chatham. So wherever you're at, go to your health food store. Beeswax pellets are a lot easier than getting the big brick of beeswax because it's very hard to cut. So you're going to need beeswax, cornstarch, baking soda, vitamin E is optional, but if you like to put vitamin E and ensure your skin has that, you can get that in powder form or in capsules. And then the app is recommending tea tree oil or melaleuca and lavender. These are the two that I use in it as well. I also, I like to add in, there's a blend called Purify, and I really like to add that in too. And sometimes some clary sage. Clary sage helps with hormones. So why not kind of give myself a double whammy, right? So that's always nice too. So here's how you do it. What you're going to take is you're going to get a pot, put some hot water in it, and just like when you're making your sunscreen, get a glass measuring cup or a bowl, something with the handles preferred, and you're going to put 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of the beeswax pellets, and you're going to let it melt. So just keep kind of stirring it. And then once everything's liquid, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of cornstarch and a 1/4 cup of baking soda. Take it off the heat and just mix it all together, and put in, if you want your vitamin E, you can put a little bit of vitamin E in there as well. And then 5 drops of tea tree oil, 5 drops of lavender, and then if you choose to use any other essential oils, again, it's an opportunity to help kind of set up your day. So even if, again, if you want to start balancing your hormones, if you get razor burn or anything underneath your armpits, the lavender is going to help with that anyways. Tea tree is going to help to, if you have irritation under your armpits, it's going to help with that and really start killing the bacteria as well. So add the essential oils in, and then you're just going to start mixing it. Now, when I just made mine, I found it was a little too liquidy, so I just added another little bit of cornstarch to it and baking soda. I just kind of added a teaspoon here and there, started mixing it in until it was a good consistency, but it wasn't thick like this when I poured it into my deodorant containers. So I got deodorant containers from, I ordered them from My Essential Business. You can also just take your old deodorant container, roll it all the way down, and then it'll actually, the liquid will pour into here, but now you can see it's hard, right? But I'm gonna put it on my skin and it goes on clear. It smells amazing, and because it has the beeswax in it, the more I sweat, it will work to repel the sweat. And I love it just because the more I sweat, the more I smell like lavender, which is beautiful. So if you don't like lavender, maybe don't put lavender in. But lavender is just really good for your skin, so I like to add that in there too. But that's how it honestly took me, waiting for water to boil was the longest part of that. I know exactly what's in it. There's no aluminum in my deodorant, and when I put it on myself every single day, I feel good about it. And when I run out, no big deal, right? A lot of these things, cornstarch, baking soda, I have them in my kitchen. My beeswax, yes, you're spending a little bit of money, not much, to buy it initially, but I use it in my sunscreen and my deodorant, which are regulars in our house right now. And then coconut oil, which if you have coconut oil, you're good to go for anything. So that's how you make deodorant. It's easy peasy. I really challenge you to get some really quick wins and start cleaning up your toxic load. See ya.